Alright everyone, this is Fernando here live, actually just doing a pre-recorded video of my stay here in the Hotel Apache here in Las Vegas. Some of you have been asking for me to do like room tours, places that I go eat or travel to. And so I thought to myself, why not? Why not just do a little special little bonus for everyone here when it comes to my stays, and then showcase just for a few minutes where I'm staying at and the places around me and so on. But yeah, great stuff. So without further ado, let me go ahead and let's do a quick tour of the Hotel Apache. This is actually a room that I've stayed at before. Isn't this neat? Same exact room I was at before last time. Here I am once again. It's a pretty neat location. In fact, let me show this real quick. As you can see, like there's pretty much the exit slash entrance, and then there's the other area going to the other rooms. Tiny place. It takes me less than a minute to get out, as opposed to some of the other hotels, the mega hotels that I've been at, where when you go there, it takes several minutes at least. And that's with not much traffic to be able to find an elevator and then get out and get back in and so on. But yeah, this is the standard room key that you're given. You'll see it here. Actually, let me do this. It's officially under Binion's Gambling Hall and Hotel, but it's the Hotel Apache. In fact, it looks like, as you can see there, it's several all in one. I think it's the Four Queens. I think it might be the Golden Nugget, and then it's Binion's all in one place. But check this out. The room is very, very vintage. I mean, this is how the rooms might have looked like way back when. Whenever the hotel first started, I think it was in the early 1900s or so, like in the 1930s. Someone might have to quote me the right year, but this is a vintage hotel. In fact, that gives you an idea, like right here, October 30th, 1948, how long this hotel has been standing. That's it right there. That's where we're at. I'm on the third floor in one of those places right there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? And then you've got some of the other pictures on there. But it loves the vintage style because look at the, this hotel loves to keep it because look at the lamp, look at the actual phone. This does work. You hear that? It's a rotary phone. It's like an old school rotary phone. I haven't seen those since ever. And then you've got the little area to put your clothes. I'm gonna set that up here in a minute. Little area to put the luggage. And you've got, of course, a new amenity, brand new TV, and then you've got the actual bedding itself. My understanding is that this hotel was completely renovated and reopened after several years of being closed. I think it's been around now for about 2 years or so. But you get all of this within it. Look at that. The vintage windows, I believe, are still there. Who knows how long those have been there, but they certainly look vintage. Maybe that's on purpose. And then there's the information when it comes to the Hotel Apache. I love keeping this stuff here. I love taking these little pins and then keeping these little mementos. I actually do use these notepads later on. It's nice little trinkets that I use both at my work and then at home, so that way I get to show it later on. Remind me of myself on my stay. But here's the other picture. There it is, the Hotel Apache. You can see it right there. And again, this is the Fremont area way back when. This looks like this was 1947. And so I'm on the third floor now of this living history of this historic hotel, staying here just like these people did. All these people were there right in front of the hotel. Now I am. Cool stuff. And then look at this. They even have a way back when radio. It's not an old radio, it's a new one, but it's made to look like old stuff. And then it even has Bluetooth. I'm going to connect my phone here later on and play some music in there, especially when I do my exercises. One of the bad things about the pandemic right now in the hotels is that all the fitness centers are closed, so I can't do any exercises like I normally would at a fitness center, so I got to improvise. But I'm going to play my music there later on, or podcast, and then do that. And then, of course, another lamp. And normally there's a Bible somewhere here. Let me see if they have one. Look at this. You see these little chairs? Isn't that neat? Simple. I'm going to be working here later on my videos and YouTube stuff. So this is how I do it. I just pretty much set my phone there, and then I set it to cradle, and then I have a little Bluetooth keyboard. You've seen that one before. And then you get one of these little safes. I highly recommend using these. I use these all the time here in Vegas. Well, number one, it's safe, and number two, if you leave stuff behind, there's less chance of you losing it out there, and then also you using it out there. So in other words, leave your debit cards, leave your credit cards behind, just take some cash, a limited amount of cash, and then that way you're not spending much in Las Vegas. There it is. There's always, it's funny because like in Vegas, Sin City, so much stuff that you can do that's considered quote unquote debauchery, and yet there's always a Bible infinite. I haven't taken a look at this. What is this? Oh, coupons. You gotta want to use these. I always use coupons too, wherever I travel. I mean, why not, right? It's free. It's a lot of free stuff that can save money. And then without further ado, let's check out the vintage bathroom. Isn't this cool? This is tiny. This has to be like, not even 100 square foot, maybe 50 square foot, something like that. But check out the inside. Old stuff. Who knows? Well, I mean, it's renovated, but the walls, in other words, should be still the originals. Like behind this new tile should be still the original walls. This is probably the original wall, just painted over. Then you've got the other amenities there. Pretty cool. Tiny. Look at how tiny this is. The door doesn't even shut all the way. Like, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. You're hitting the toilet, in other words. So you gotta be careful. So this room is great for like one person, maybe two people. But if you're doing anything more than that, like 3 people at most, or more, then you're in the wrong room. You need to get something else. That's funny too, because this is the exact same room, exact number that I had last time. And then I wish you could see out here. So you can kind of see it at night. This area here will light up, and basically I'm standing in front of a huge neon sign. It's a Fremont, right? This area is famous for their neon signs, and there's like a whole wall of neon signs going up towards the ceiling. Well, I'm behind one of those right now, and so that's what the glass is facing. I imagine that before, let me get a better view over here. Imagine that before this neon was constructed, you could probably look out and then see down the street and see everything happening, but once it was added, then that was it. Also, another neat little thing, see this? You can't open this. That's it's common within all the hotels that I've seen here in Las Vegas. All these places, you cannot open any window whatsoever for fear of suicides. Also for health and safety purposes, but also fear of suicides. You don't want to have people committing suicide, jumping out from windows. That's a lot of people don't know, is that Las Vegas is the #1 suicide capital of the world. And then lastly, we got the little vintage AC, old AC type, like the ones that your grandma used to have, the ones that went into the wall and then just blasted out, in this case, cold air. It's crazy because when I was thinking about it coming in less than a month ago, I was in Texas at an area without water and without electricity and without the ability to get out. And now here it is less than a month later, and I'm in Las Vegas. So it goes to show, if you're doing something and it looks like it's the worst thing ever, like in other words, the worst situation ever, just give it a little bit of time, and then you'll be able to have things corrected afterward. But that's pretty much it. That's this tour here of the Hotel Apache. Did I mention, by the way, this place is haunted? It is. I'm going to be doing some videos later on showcasing little investigations here and there for the hauntings. I'll see what I can do and find as far as paranormal activity. Last time I was here, I didn't sense anything over here. I didn't see anything over here, nothing, but who knows? Maybe there might be something. Oh, look at this. Imprints already. Unless somebody was leaving their handprint there. that might be paranormal activity. We shall see. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for this room tour video, for viewing this, and I shall see you all soon. But check out my live streams coming soon, and then also some of my other investigative videos. I'm going to be visiting other places here in Las Vegas that'll be haunted, and then also I'm going to be doing some interviews later on too. So, all right, everyone. Thanks again as always. Take care. Bye. Ooh, it won't stop. There we go.